Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tenderfoot Tactics. There was a patch, like just now a patch downloaded. For the most part, it doesn't seem to have changed things that are going to be relevant to us for the moment, except that the Spell Sword's Nightmare ability lost 10 points of damage. I guess they figured it was too powerful for hitting such a large area, which I get. That makes sense to me. I'm a little sad that it's been lessened in effectiveness because I do think it's already kind of hard to use without hitting your own team with it. And I guess in some senses, reducing the damage by 10 actually makes it more effective in the case that you might hit your teammates with it. But whatever, it's not like it'll be a bad skill. We will still very eagerly use it, so it's fine. Alright, let's step in here to what may well be the end of the game. I'm actually real curious. The enemy comes in waves. 3 waves remain, and we got whirlwind starfish. Okay. Well, I like this. We can see all of the people that we've been saving, all the fae and the goblins that we've been rescuing. Apparently, just sitting around and watching us fight and not really lending a lot of help. It's fine. So where are we at in turn order? We get to go first. These guys probably have little enough health that dropping a combust on them is lethal, right? So we'll start you up first. Pascal and Quinn can go right after. Spot can be pretty far forward, but unfortunately, he's never gonna be the primary target because Quinn or Nyx has to move forward into hit range. Ah well, we'll live. Quinn should probably be here. And then Pascal, yeah, that all makes sense to me. That all seems good enough. If I want to cast right here, 1, 2, 3. All right. So if we were to start you over here, we could make it to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So no, Nyx does have to be in this row of the board. I can't cast what I need from over here. Okay, then I think this makes sense, and I think this is probably the right order. Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's crush some dudes. Ooh, there's a terrain change that abbreviates my movement by a space. I didn't notice that there was a height thing there. Oh well. We can still cast the combust where we need to because we have +1 range, which I forgot to factor into everything, but it turned out to be pretty okay. Yep, and you are just going to catch it in the mouth a couple of times, unfortunately, my dude. Let's see here. I mean, I can try to poison them out. Yeah, I'm going to throw up a poison volley. Let's see what we can do. Oh, bummer. I can't cast there, which is where I really need to cast. Alright, let's do this. Let's not promote that other dude up above Pascal. We'll run over here and just jump on him. Hooray for bonus collision damage. Oh, is he gonna just barely survive to his turn? He is. He has 2 HP left when he starts his attack. Bummer, man. So close. We almost did it. So... you can't get far enough forward to affect the distant star enemy. You kind of just can't do anything terribly meaningful. Yeah. Alright, well... we'll just hit Starfish because I want him to die. He'll get promoted a little bit, and then I think we should still be able to pull this off. Actually, 67's a lot of HP, though. I don't actually have lethal. Bummer, man. Well, we got close. Alright, let's just separate a little bit here. Okay, that's pretty good. That makes sense. That seems like a solid play. I shouldn't have done this. This is a real setup. That guy over there is about to have such a good turn. Yep. Oh, actually... Okay, he wasn't able to make it all the way over to here, at least. So, feels to me like a good opportunity for some of this. Boy, how do you think he even made that noise? He definitely doesn't have a mouth or a throat. I guess similarly, how does Garrote even work on a thing like that? Unfortunately, that dude is about to survive. Yep, I would definitely have to play this game pretty differently if there were, if I was playing with permadeath. Joined party. So he did. Alright, well, let's go get some health. Oh, right, this isn't 3 fights. This is 3 waves. I gotta actually take care of my people a little bit. It's like a small sampling of permadeath. So, I'm gonna move together like this, and then do we want to thrive, or... Oh, I don't actually have another heal. Okay, yeah, thrive him. For some reason, I was thinking Willow had a cross heal like the Wood Witch, but I am wrong about that. Alright, so... Yeah, Blood Curse here, right? Then I kind of want you to just be in the middle, ready to do stuff, although you might end up dying. And Dottie the Bog Troll. What's up, Dottie? Here's the problem with Dottie the Bog Troll. Dottie joined up at 1 HP. Okay. I mean, they were not kidding. Enemy comes in waves. We may have to try this fight again, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I was not really thinking very carefully about that comes in waves thing. So running forward for the combust seems pretty bad and dangerous. What's the range on Mountain? Does it show the new range? Yeah, okay. So 60, 60, and... Or, sorry, 6, 6, and 5. Mayhap we just Meteor? Like I step over to here and then drop the Meteor? For even more range safety? Pascal is... Boy, what is the right move for you, my man? It's tricky. It's tricky if we gotta care about people surviving. I think it's a leap over here. I usually play in a very let's blow them up before they blow us up kind of way. It doesn't really lend itself terribly well to making sure people stay alive. Alright, Taunt Grenade out, and I've got a healing effect on, but it's not going to be powerful enough. Yeah, we're going to have to try this again. I'm going to have to play a little bit more defensively. Can I just do it? Yeah, okay. I was going to say, there's no sense in letting the rest of this play out. We are guaranteed dead. Okay, so... This time they get to go first. I think we still do a push forward over here. I think that's still right. You won't get your turn, and then the other 2 starfish are away at the end of the turn order. Yeah, alright, let's just be real careful. Bad idea to lose people. Okay, we have a fair amount of healing, actually. So I want to cast right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. Run up here and just make sure you guys... Oh, right, they have reversed shoot. Right. Right, they have that incredibly powerful thing, you know? Well, the good news is, this is a guaranteed kill. Doesn't matter that I just foolishly promoted you. Alright, and this guy won't be able to reach to do that as well. So he'll have to split it up a little. Unfortunate. Can't really do much here. You know, if I had positioned a little bit differently, these guys are both underneath the amount of damage that my pole deals. Yeah. Do I want to just throw up an anesthetize? No, I want to deal some damage. You can pick that guy up really easily now. This is going to hit. Interesting that he didn't hit from the back, which he very easily could have done and absolutely should have done. And there's really no two ways about that. That was the wrong play. Bushes have grown in around me in a way that I wasn't really prepared for. Just blood curse myself, I guess. Okay, that's not a big deal. These are the people who have the healing. So you have 38 health left. Blowing this guy up right now will not kill any of my friends. And it will make it easier for this guy to get the heal that he wants, so I think we do it. Whoa, wait. Why'd that do 15 3 times? Okay, well... Damage value, maybe a little bit misleading. Oh, there's a tree there. Had the camera inside of the canopy of the tree, so I could not tell. All right, let's have Nettleby later in the turn order. So that guy just passed his turn. That happened last time, too. I was surprised when it turned out that I was able to go. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, no, wait. This is far enough forward. Yeah. And I think this is pretty damn good. As far as very aggressive plays go, we are somewhat unlikely to be punished here. So yeah, it is multiple ticks of pull. In a way that I guess I just hadn't noticed before. So what are we doing here? Is this a wretch situation? You gotta remember, Pascal has a really good self-heal. Like a really good self-heal. We just gotta make sure we're making use of it. I think I'm just gonna run up on him and retch. The way the terrain is shaped should protect me from getting hit back too many times, I think. And we get a couple of poisons off. Spend a little time running, and then I'm just gonna re-poison, I guess. Well, now there's plant life for them all to stand on while it is on fire. Okay, this is pretty minor. This is not a big deal. Now, obviously, I'd love to be able to do something about this guy before he gets his turn, but I don't think that's happening. So I think I'm gonna throw up a thrive here. We're gonna play this like very defensively. That sucks. That's a real bummer. Because I need to be able to cast here and I can't now. Yep, and clear's not any better. So you just don't get to do anything this turn? Yep, that is the case. Alright, you have a pretty straightforward job. I don't think we're going to go for a nightmare here. In part because I don't want to kill the enemies that quickly. We're just going to like take it real easy because I want to have time to heal. I said nightmare. I meant the wretch over here that hits multiple targets. Like I want to try to make sure that we have time to get people back to full health. Or fullish health. But at the same time, obviously, we gotta not take additional damage. So we're gonna do this so that we can do damage in a really controlled way and spend some time with a single enemy live. So you're just gonna blood curse somebody. Yourself? And then you're gonna back off. Yeah, I think giving Pascal a thrive is pretty sensible. And I want to do it from here so that this guy can't hit all three of us at the same time. He's gonna get two of us no matter how I stand if I want to do the thrive, but this is better. Okay, so then the question is just like, I mean, we'll have a moment. We'll have a moment in between the waves to also heal up. But I think it's still right to do this. Actually, none of you are that low. I'm going to do this with a clear, I think. To avoid creating a bunch of garbage right on top of our guys. Alright. Now we can get a kill. Spot the Knight is, I mean, didn't he move an attack? Why does he even have an option of doing anything? Alright, so you don't have a buff or anything. We can't really do anything to you. We can just try to find you a position from which you will be a threat to everyone. It is a little bit of a shame that we don't have a healer in this part of the turn order to heal up our new person. Let's move you up to here and give Spot the blood curse. Okay, they came in over there, and they came in heavy. Wow. This sucks a lot. What on earth? What am I supposed to do about this? Okay, I'm gonna, thrive you, I guess? Yeah, that is, hot bullshit. And then I get to do nothing, and then they get 2 more turns. I don't feel that it's particularly fair for 6 of them to appear on the edge of the map at the top of the turn order. There's actually nothing that we could have done there. Yo! Whoa, 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 whoa. What the fuck? We just had a member of our party lose 150 health in a single attack from an attack that does 15 damage. And again, I would like to underline an attack that I literally cannot have avoided. Okay, so this is not even always going to be doable. Sometimes you're just going to get completely screwed. Yeah, again, not a single bit of that damage was avoidable. There was no tactics applicable. I guess let's kill this wave and see if something dramatically different than we're expecting happens. Alright, and we know that they will kind of... Yeah, like this. There's no the third wave would have to have nothing in it essentially. I think for us to be able to beat them here. All right, so you just have a real easy kill. So I get the only strategy we could possibly use to counteract that is our people have to be at opposite corners of the map, basically, when the reinforcements come in. Prepare for arrival. What am I supposed to do, man? We have no idea which side they're going to come in from, so we could get hit in the back no matter how we do this. And of course, they're all going to be in a big block in the initiative order, but that's just because we have, like, no units left. There's nothing that can be done about that. Just kill some of these bushes and make it easier to move around. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. Before we maybe go back to the drawing board. But, I mean, at this point, we're gonna... The game, there's no penalty for re-rolling the encounter, so we're just gonna re-roll the encounter until we get a position where we can kill a couple of the stars right up front. Unfortunately, if I do any kind of forward position, you go 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, no, you shouldn't be able to hit me. I'm in front of you anyway in the turn order. What am I worried about? Wow, this version of the battlefield's a little bit different shape. And then you have to worry about all these guys. But yeah, so when in between waves, we just have to scatter to the winds, and whoever ends up close to the enemy's starting position is definitely dead, but at least it's only one person who's definitely dead. I think that's what passes for strategy in this situation. There's not a lot we could do. Alright, I think that was a reasonable trade-off. We're just gonna... Let's see, I cannot hit you with frost. Certainly can't do anything to you. So I'm pretty sure we're just healing. Okay, this is too deep for you, unfortunately. Alright, well that's not, though. That's interesting. We could just charge this guy and hit him with the big sting. It'll promote him 1, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't actually change where he is in the turn order. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Let's put a big chunk of damage on him. And then do we wanna thrive somebody, or I guess at this point this guy has ridden up the turn order enough that it makes sense to frost him. Hopefully we can take advantage of the water a little bit here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to affect this guy over here. And I think Quinn is too far away even for a, yeah, even a poison volley. He's not going to get anywhere near him. So we probably just want to drop, like, poison volley here, I think. Gotta get 3 tiles closer. Alright, the water is working in our favor. Our positioning's a little bit crummy, though. I might just back up and do this. Spot's unlikely to die, and getting rid of the starfish is probably the most important thing we can do. Because his attack has semi-random functionality that makes it hard to plan around. Yeah, I guess there's no point in healing Quinn, so I should move a little closer and then drop the heal directly on top of our buddy here. He is for sure taking a beating. It's a little bit of a rough one for him. I don't really know what I want you to do, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna come over here and heal. I think we're gonna put up a gloat rather than finishing this guy off, because we got plenty of time to finish this guy off. Time and the people to make the thing happen. Alright, are you gonna die? You are not going to die. Well, I can fix that. I guess actually this was not the right way to do this. What am I doing? I don't think about thirst. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thirst, even though it's kind of not ideal. I don't think about thirst, but I should be using thirst more often, even though it does less damage, because this is a fight that is about survival, not just about murdering people as quickly as possible. It's a difficult concept to understand, but alright. So we got a bog troll, but he died instantly because my poison effect did apply to him. That's my bad. I wasn't really thinking the implications of that one through all the way. And we gotta scatter, because if a bunch of those starfish dudes come in all at once, we just die. Although kind of want to go here because I want to be able to heal both of them. But if I do this and the starfish guys come in, I need to be able to heal. Let's do the heal first. We probably ought to do the one that makes brush. Spot could use the boost. And then you gotta get, yeah, like, out of there. You're gonna thrive yourself to make up for all of that thirst. And then also, just kinda get out of there. Alright, well the good news is, some of these enemies are swimming. Are you tall enough to... Yes, you are still tall enough to be active in this space. The bad news is Quinn's dead. And like I said, this is like... With this being the only thing we can do, we do have a problem where somebody, one of the people who is spread out is going to end up by a bunch of enemies, and those enemies are going to kill that person. And there's no way around that. Oh, this thing just didn't... Huh, I thought these... Do these sylphs not have hover? No, I guess they don't. I thought they had hover. Well, that does make things a hell of a lot better. Okay, that changes the math a little bit. This is a nightmare, right? It's not going to kill any of them, though. So maybe it's move back and drop poison right there. Yeah, it probably is. Still pretty scary. Okay, so this is gonna have to be a jump. What's the right jump? Can you act in any of these? What's the... I could get to here, and then jump has 4 range? So I can't jump here, no matter how I do this. But right here I can do some decent damage. Also, running all that distance is good for the poison. So, I have actually set up an interesting situation here where I can just mountain and kill a lot of them. Meteor would allow me to only hit 2 of them and not hit Pascal. That's probably better. Right, a meteor like here. Yeah, that's probably the smart move. Let's just go to here, land that meteor. And then we're in a position that is largely under control. Although it's important to remember, this is a position that, like, we got to basically by luck. If they had not chosen to spawn in the water where a bunch of them couldn't move, we would not be nearly so happy. You sadly cannot do anything of value. You could re-thrive yourself. Oh, you know what? I can anesthetize. We have anesthetize range because you always have anesthetize range, which is why I brought anesthetize. So unfortunately, this is the wrong shape. I wish that was backwards. I wish the narrow part was close to you and it coned outward, because that would make this a really good spot to stand. I think, regardless of this being wrong, it's still right to hit this guy over anybody else. I just don't think we care about most of our enemies all that much. I don't want to hit Quinn, so I'm gonna go to here and throw a grenade. Okay, and now anybody can probably kill that guy with 1 hit. And we'll just hope that we survive to be able to do that. He's got 60 HP. What do you have that does 60 straight up? You have Garrot. Yep, I think that's the move. Just get up here and garrote this dude. And this probably won't kill you, except maybe it'll kill you because the whirlwind does damage that's somewhat hard to predict from the description of the ability. Okay. Is that... No, that is not safe. That's alright. I don't need to hit him from the back. The sting does enough base damage that he'll poison him. Just walking around, probably. Yep. Alright, that got really damn close. So now what? Now we... just do a really huge amount of damage. That bonus damage based on the height advantage is very significant. It's a very powerful ability. I'm gonna frost this guy rather than thriving, because it would be real cool if he didn't get a turn. By the end of this, there's going to be no space left on the field that is not underwater. That's exactly how we like it. I say water. It's basically just fluid. It's a big tub of fluids. You don't go anywhere? Pretty sure? Yeah. You run this way as best you can. And you move... Boy, we can't spread out very much here, can we? But I can make the people in the middle the tough people and the healer, at least. No idea where to look. Okay. This is a considerably less frustrating group of enemies. I should maybe have been more careful about creating all of this, terrain. Do I want to give you a nerve protection? I'm gonna give it to you. Alright, there we go. That's all that brush solved. You know what? I'll just hit this guy. I'm a little worried about Spot's health. He's gonna take a lot of hits here, so... Well, maybe he's gonna take a lot of hits. It's actually kind of hard to tell, because the terrain is very weird on this side of the battlefield. Can I move you to a position where hopefully some of that will not count as promoting? Okay, we got one promote out of it. Oh, right. I don't want to give Anesthetize to Quinn because it doesn't play well with his thing that reverses promotion and on nerve. Yep, that was... Forgot about that. So we want to stand right here. I want to bait them away from Quinn. The terrain is getting lower and the water is getting deeper all the time. So we have a real good backstab here. In fact, it'll just be lethal. Yeah, I think let's take that. The ability to just walk up to somebody and do 168 damage is awfully nice. I'm gonna drop Meteor instead of Mountain because I don't want to help them dig out if I don't have to. You guys at 85? Wait a minute. Nope, I didn't move quite far enough to hit him with a combust. Oh well. Try to create the brush in such a way that it's not a problem for anyone. I'm really enjoying the way that you can reshape the terrain. And like the ways that you have of taking advantage of the reshaping of the terrain. So that guy's got 50 health. We're not going to be able to kill... Alright. We're just going to do it like this. Get the one kill that we can get. Actually, you only have 55 HP. What am I doing? Oh, also, I wasn't even paying attention to how full his HP was. Or his XP bar, rather. Yeah, I think it would help a lot if, in a situation like this where you have enemy wave coming in 3 turns, if it showed you on the map where they were coming in. Unless it did do that and I'm, you know, dumb, which, not impossible. It's happened before. Are you allowed to attack from here? You are. Well, then we absolutely will. This seems great. I've managed to keep the terrain just high enough for us to do stuff. Alright, all we need Nettle to do is back up and cast a Frost here, and I think we've got it. Unless there's more. There may turn out to be more. One big grenade for the road, and we have, in fact, still more enemies approach. Oh yeah, one wave remains. It does say that right there. Hard to know what to do exactly. I kind of think you're exactly where you need to be. You're going to back up to here and thrive yourself, I guess. There's no reason not to. Right? It's not giving me a prediction. No. No, we have no idea where the enemies might come in. Alright, we'll just prep as best we can. Out of curiosity, if I do Thirst and it does damage to bushes... Nope. I didn't figure that would heal me, but yeah, I thought it was worth a shot. Okay, so lots of very annoying enemies. Got a pair of those combust guys. Yo, this sucks. This is real bad. So, I can get a little bit of a height advantage by moving up here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4... Alright, I'm gonna do this. Right, mountain's gonna be 80 plus 5 per height. So these guys are on -4, and I'm on -1. So it'll be 15 bonus damage, which will not be enough to kill any of them. But it sure does hit a large swath of them. Oh, it kills that guy. That guy's in a slightly deeper hole than everyone else. Unfortunately, that's... Aside from Combust, that's the most damaging thing I have. So do I want to... I guess I'm just going to kill these two then. Reduce the number of healers as quickly as possible. Both of the casters go before Quinn does. And sadly, there's very little I can do about that. I almost can't even act on this side of the battlefield. This nettle's just too damn short. Alright, well, realistically, all I can do is not anesthetize you, because that's a bad idea. I'm remembering, I'm learning. I can clear here. Let's try to make it possible for Willow to get into a position where Willow can act in a way that's useful. I think that's the best play I have. Yeah, and the water over here is starting to get too deep even for Spot. You know what? We're not going to hit that guy. I'm just going to gloat. So there's about to be a huge fire over here. If I cast a frost right there, the fact that Quinns promote and unnerve are backwards is actually super useful. I think I'm going to do that. Sorry about the damage. And then move you up to here. Alright, how much health does everybody have? 60, 78? Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure we're nightmaring. Can I cast it from here? Yes. Okay, if I do that, cast it on self. No, I guess there's no way to hit this guy and not Willow. Alright, we'll just do it like this then. Yep, Quinn's weirdness has really come in handy. Just grab some of that. Am I about to just sting a guy in the face? It's gonna promote him one, but I'm not allowed to sting him from the back. I think it's fine. Let's just get the poison on him. He's not gonna be able to hit Nyx anyway. Oh no, never mind. That space is... The terrain is very different height. Yeah, it's too different. Well, it's not a big deal. Let's get you up to here, and then... We're not gonna be able to do this in a way that doesn't hit any of our friends. Oh, I shouldn't do that one. Give ourselves a little something to stand on in case there are more enemies. Nope, that was the end. Red ribbons, bay laurels, a glass chit that has remarkably good stats for being a small piece of glass. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm pretty curious. Also, 15 rough round stones. As the fog lifted from the archipelago, all was in a state of quiet confusion and terror. Much of the land waited, strung tight, for the worst to happen. But, slowly, as nothing happened, and nothing happened still, the tension loosened, and it was like the whole archipelago laid down panting, and the sun streamed warmly on its face, and the land let out a long, slow breath, and the wind jostled the wildflowers delicately about, and the gulls called in the distance unperturbed. Listen, that's not necessarily a sign of anything. Gulls are never paying attention to their surroundings. The goblins who knew, but many did not, and lived in relative bliss. Except their lost friends and lovers returned in droves, all at once, a joyful homecoming. And some noticed that the crop was much better this year than last, and traders and travelers more common. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how many goblins on the archipelago never really understood what was happening. It was just like, hey, you remember that weird fog last year? What was that about? And at the center of it all, where once a city lay dead and festering, now a kind of rebirth was happening. Taken from their home in the Fae, left lost and broken in a new land, what else were they to do? So they built and settled, mourned and tried to find happiness, and met together to remember their lost homes, and worked hard to forget all the bad that had happened, to create a new life for themselves. Okay, so that was the ending. And that's the happiest possible ending that we could have wrangled out of that situation. So obviously, we missed a tremendous amount of stuff there. And I'm not really sure how best to approach checking it out, but I do want to. We're not done, is my point. That is going to be it for us for today, and thank you all so much for watching, as always. When you come back next time on Monday, I don't know if we're going to start a new game, or if we're going to just, I know that you can pick up an endgame save right before the final battle. Maybe we'll just, wander off into the darkness and go to the other class towers and meet villages and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. But when you come back next time on Monday, you'll find out what we've decided, and we're going to see some new classes and stuff. And we'll see you then.